Hey everybody, Logan here. Looks like we finally got some news. I'm going to call it more like speculation, but I do have a bit of confirmation from my Xbox insider. He's the one who sent me the article, and he was the one who said, I can confirm. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this article from Pure Xbox. I'm going to react to it and then tell you what I know, what I was told from the inside, and what's true and what isn't based on what I was told and what I was told he can confirm. And maybe add in a little some extra Xbox news at the end of the video on some upcoming games that I was told as well that I really don't have enough to make a full video on. So here, let's go to the article and then we'll discuss. Alright, so this article, like I said, is from Pure Xbox. It says, report, Xbox Elite Series 3 is real, and it's improved. Leaps and bounds over the Elite 2. I have it on good authority. Well, cool. And then I'm going to tell you why I laugh or say it like that, because, well, let's continue. So it says, earlier today, we brought you a tidbit of fresh information on Rare's Everwild, courtesy of Jez Corden. There you go. Xbox's game showcase predictions piece, and in there, the Windows Central reporter also provided some interesting details on the Xbox Elite Series 3 controller. Now, one thing I've learned about this fellow, I don't know him, never met him personally, but I'm not sure where he gets his information from. And I know he works for Windows Central, but again, my insiders went, no, that's not true. And then it turned out to be wrong. But, I'm not here to say anything about that. So I always say, take it with a grain of salt. Windows Insider, what is it? Windows Central, I've learned isn't always on point. But heck, neither am I. The only time I can say I'm on point is when the information comes directly from Microsoft. That being said, although an Elite 3 hasn't been announced by the team just yet, Corden, quote, has it on good authority that Microsoft is working on a successor to the Elite Controller Series 2, end quote. Better yet, the Xbox reporter says that it will improve on the current model by leaps, quote, leaps and bounds, end quote, whenever it eventually comes out. No crap, dude. Like, no crap. The Elite Series 2 is an archaic controller. It's a controller from last generation. It doesn't have Hall effect sticks. It's missing buttons. It's highly known to have drift and input lag. It's built well. It's just not that good for today's standards. And that's, dude, you just kind of said dirt and duh. Like, we all knew this. That's just common sense. Anybody can say that. Now, the actual truth is, coming from Xbox, their employees don't know about it. There's only a certain small team working on it that knows about it. So anything that he's being told is like speculation at this point. Or anything he's saying is more about speculation. The reps and the third party and all them, no one's been showed anything. But rumor has it, and this is just scuttlebutt from the inside, it looks like it's going to be aimed at a holiday 2025 release. But from what they're being told, it looks more like 2026. But that's just because of the talk going on within the company. That's what I was given. That's the information I was given. So let's continue to read these quotes, and I will continue to add more on top of that from what I was told. Quote, I also have it on good authority that Microsoft is working on a successor to the Elite Controller Series 2, assumedly called the Series 3, of course, that will modernize and improve the offering leaps and bounds over the current model, end quote. Back in April, Corden mentioned that 3 new Xbox controllers are being prototyped right now at Microsoft HQ, including an Elite Series 3. At the time, Corden said that we might not see the next Elite pad until a new Xbox console launches, but in this new article, an Xbox Game Showcase 2025 reveal has been speculated on. Now, we knew about these before he brought that out. Like, we saw these, they leaked. I brought you the confirmation on that. The one that everybody's talking about is the new standard one, which is codenamed Sabile. That one is being thrown around internally as the next Xbox controller. For when I mean the next Xbox controller, I mean the next Xbox, the console, if you will. That's the controller that it's going to come with. It'll also be sold separately, so you can use it on your PC. And it looks like probably Series X and S. Don't know about Xbox One at this time. Now, they're also saying that we might see it for or during the next showcase. That wasn't confirmed. What I was told is they just released the Witcher 3 anniversary one and the Doom Dark Ages anniversary or release one, special release one of these Elite Series 2 controllers. So the scuttlebutt within those meetings is like, are they really doing that now? Why didn't they hold it back? Don't know. So that's some of my questions, and I couldn't get any direct answers because there are just some things I'm still not privy to. Hey, maybe when I was working for the company, if I still was, I would have some more information, but then I wouldn't be a YouTuber. So it's one of those things. But we'll wait and see on this June 8th showcase. Now, one thing that I do have, I'm going to pull it up over here. A text I was given is they're actually going to be showing something called Xbox Copilot. So if you have Windows, you know what Copilot is, and they're supposedly adding that. So they're going to be showing some features. We've got update on the Outer Worlds 2. We've got Everwild. Yeah, remember that thing? We're going to see some information on that. State of Decay 3. Gears of War E-Day and Fable could appear, but he sent me something that Fable may not appear. So that one's up in the air. They haven't finalized whether or not they're going to put Fable on there because, well, Fable's the reception is a disaster. So don't be surprised it did get pushed back. Don't be surprised if it gets reworked, and who knows, because it's projected to flop. So we'll see. Double Fine's new game, so the follow-up to Psychonauts. It's not in the series, it's just the game after Psychonauts. Toys for Bob project looks like it's going to be a new Spyro game, and they're finally going to speak on Elder Scrolls 6. And rumor has it, or at least he's telling me, a 2026 plus release. So you're not going to see anything about it this year. So hey, that's all the little information I was given today. So hopefully that, satiates your hunger for some Xbox news. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say on that. So tell me what you guys think. Are you looking forward to an Elite Series 3, or do you even care? Because I don't... This is sad to say, but I don't know too many people that are still currently playing on Xbox. I do have quite a few in my chat and in my audience that do, but personally, all my friends who are playing hardcore on Xbox have kind of moved to PS5, except for maybe 1, 2. It's kind of sad because that was my main console for quite some time. I did like the Series 2 controller, but as I said, it's very outdated. And it's time to be enhanced. We need Hall Effect or TMR. We need it to be 1000 hertz. The Xbox can do it. We know they just limit certain controllers, but that's a topic for another story. And well, there's a lot of functionality that Xbox Elite Series 3 can have, or should have, that the Elite 2 doesn't. Yeah, like a share button for... God, we don't even have one. You have to program one of the other buttons to be a share button. A simple button. Simple button. But hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. God bless each and every one of you. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.